2. We are live.
Thank you to the Kicking Peanut Show, where we just talk about everything, and what's on our minds, and what's going on with today, the jib-jab of all of it. I am the lovely who is Alice, joined by my lovely partners in crime.
Hey, Alexander.
Oh.
And Scott, who seems to be in my... There he is.
I'm here.
Great,
I didn't know we were going that alphabetical order, but okay.
Well,
yeah.
Yep.
Well, SC
okay.
and SO, C comes before O, so...
I forgot, apparently.
That happens. And who else is my last partner in crime here today?
Sohan.
And welcome
It's
to
Sohan.
Sohan. Well, welcome to the Kicking the Peanut. Like I said, we just talk about everything that just, going on, some current events or what's going on with our days. For my last week, it was kind of uneventful, except for, crushing in with work stuff, but because we're doing a big change at our store. Other than that, I went to a wrestling match last night, which was really fun and awesome. Yeah, my boyfriend fell asleep for like 10 minutes, which is kind of fun during it. Anywho, Xander, how was your week?
My week's been rather eventful. I had a plan to get something done by Saturday, which unfortunately fell through, but I learned a lot more, and I can't really get into it, but it's... We are going forward with a bunch of plans here with the OMNI Coalition, and just keep an eye on us. We're going to be expanding to a lot of places, and hopefully by the end of the day, going to have made our link tree, so that way the underbar in the description below isn't just a giant wall of all these
Jumble
links.
of shit.
So yeah.
Fair.
You should be organized.
Yeah. Other than that, a recent affiliate, an actual company affiliate to the OMNI Coalition here, headed by our Scott here, as well as his girlfriend Cyrus, or his fiancée, I think is a more appropriate term. We did their first actual media show earlier, just an hour ago, actually, roughly, the Survival Sundays thing, and where we pitted ourselves against Michael Myers. And put it to the viewers to see, if our plan would work, if we would survive, or if we would fall victim to the juggernaut of a murder machine. So, yeah.
It was really fun.
It was
really
fun
fun.
show.
I was happy to actually be part of that, too.
Yeah.
Yep, that was fun. I was glad you were there, too.
I stayed quiet for a while in it, but then, once I started hearing what everyone else was saying, then I felt like, I think I could say something.
Yeah. But, yeah, so, past week's been eventful. And all that stuff. What about you, Mr. Scott? How's your past week been?
Well, it's been good, slightly busy. I mean, doing stuff with the family and, us being the collaborators with you guys. We're doing that stuff, helping with designs or looking at jewelry designs, helping out with her side of things. And it's been good. We've been busy in the Discord and making shows. And, other than doing stuff at home and, working on my sleep schedule, that's pretty much it. I mean, just doing as much as possible.
Just doing the grind and getting to getting.
Getting to getting, yeah.
Awesome.
Getting to getting. That's awesome, dude. So far, at least we're not having a chaotic week like we've had in the past when we do these things and talk about it.
Yeah, nothing crazy, just day to day, just planning for the future, working on the present.
And I'm glad of the OMNI Coalition and you guys, we're all clashing together and, becoming a group of people working to help each other out. And I think that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I was just going to say, the thumbnail,
weekend?
I'm sorry to interrupt, I was just going to say the thumbnail for the show and what I have up on the screen right here was actually drawn by Cyrus herself. So,
I love it.
Yeah.
I love how the peanut's just hanging up upside down. You have a ghost popping around, a dinosaur, and it's in space and a UFO.
The peanut's just I have enough of this tomfoolery. I don't know.
What we should do is we should have Cyrus slowly fade ridiculous pictures your ancient aliens picture. Face a Sohan, a Scotty face, anybody who's in the show, we just have our faces slowly faded into the background of the galaxy.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be so funny.
Yeah.
That we could do. But I mean, it's early. We don't have to. It's no rush or anything like that. But
hey, it's
like,
a good idea. Like
this.
I'm already thinking about other things, how we can implement it. Like the people who we know are going to be on the show. Like we can have like various like forms of the same picture. Like
photos of them. Like it just got to be the most ridiculous one. But anyways, we got to ask Sohan how his week has been.
My week's been very eventful. Just finally relaxed from moving.
You actually moved finally.
It's official, yeah.
Oh, so now you're in your new place, right?
I'm not used to having a house.
Well, nice.
No, I'm normally a trailer park person.
But now you're in a house.
Yep, but before that, 2 years ago, I was in the suburbs, and I hated it.
Oh, the burbs.
Why is that? Why do you hate it?
It makes it feel better.
I don't know. It was too quiet, and also, there was a Domino's up the street. Didn't deliver.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Only Domino's.
But you couldn't dine in. But you can dine in there, so that was pretty good.
Dude, Domino's delivery is what put them on the map. How the hell could they not deliver? That's like their MO. Like they invented the delivery system.
But hey, you could dine in there, so that was still cool.
Okay.
Wow. I've never even known of a Domino's where you could dine in. I mean, I remember Pizza Hut where you could dine in.
But that's it. Besides the moving in part, I got to hang out with some friends. It's been 2 years since I hung out with them.
Nice.
All we did was shoot the shit and play Tekken.
Nice.
Play Tekken? Nice. Oh, God.
I have Tekken 5 for the PS2. Maybe
nice.
It is good.
My God, Tekken. I remember that game.
Yep.
I was a hit and miss when I played that game. Like, sometimes I would just rock it, and then other times I would just, like, lose like a son of a bitch.
And I streamed earlier. It was so funny.
No, what did you stream?
Dead by Daylight.
Oh, Dead by Daylight.
I gotta get Error 2000 off somehow. Or maybe...
For you, I went to YouTube.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you didn't post a link. I'm gonna, you gotta tell me, man.
Like, I did.
Where?
It should be in the videos. Share your stream.
Trying to find that. Streams, video promotions. Oh, you did. Oh, earlier today. 12:31 p.m. Oh, damn.
Well, unfortunately, I was doing the show. That was okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was still uploading things from the history show and then slowly transitioning. Because I remember at 40-something, 12:40-something, I was starting to look into background music and stuff for for what's it called? Survival Sundays. So I've legitimately been nonstop working since 10:30 this morning. So I've had no breaks. I haven't even eaten
you
yet.
have the history show as well.
Yeah.
No, someone's calling.
Opportunities calling.
Well, anyways,
answer
let's
that phone.
move on to some topics here today. So, all week long, ever since actually last Sunday, I guess it happened after our show or was going on before, but it just wasn't publicized. The Submarine going out to try to view the Titanic.
I still say the orcas had something to do with it.
Well, here's the thing. I've heard people sources Benny Johnson's brought this up, and he's a guy who's a YouTuber, and he was saying that the Navy actually heard sometime on Sunday, around the time that their comms and transmitter went dead, there was the sound of an explosion, which would actually be an implosion in cases like that, unless exploded. But either way, explode would implode anyways with that pressure down there, and that they knew for 5 days that this sub was gone. And they kept saying, then the Rolling Stone magazine said that they had information from one of the three-letter alphabet firms for the government saying that they hear tapping down at the bottom of the ocean somewhere, and they're trying to find them. All the while, the whole Hunter Biden Joe Biden thing is going on, and then they find on the day, or the day before, or day after, they find that they all died.
Yeah, they knew the day of the first day, day one, within minutes of it imploding. The Navy heard it. They know what the sound of an implosion sounds like, you know. And by the way, I want to apologize to any viewers. I only muted the mic on the Discord side when I said, I yelled, "Take it easy" to the Golden Loon. He yelled at me from downstairs because he's heading on to the gym. So I just yelled, "Take it easy," and I forgot I was supposed to mute this microphone, not this one. So I literally screamed like down at him. So I'm sorry for blowing out the eardrums of anybody listening in headphones. I apologize. But getting back into that submarine story, yeah, like they knew about it like the entire time and just let it string along to cover up all the Biden stuff. So
that's part of it. I also wonder if, like, it also has to do with the fact that there's other like things at play in other countries too, which like, you know, like, I mean, I didn't hear much about it, but I've heard about how like Russia is actually might be having their own civil war now.
Oh yeah, well that's kind of died down a little bit. They've been talked down, I believe, but it was like the Wagner, I guess what they're called, like the Wagner group or whatever their paramilitary organization is. Apparently there's been a lot of back and forth for like a long time between, you know, this group and Russia, and then I guess the straw that broke the camel's back was apparently Russia like launched a missile at them or something, and then they declared war on the Russian Ministry of Defense as well as calling out for Putin's blood. But that has since been de-escalated and they've been talked down, but it almost happened. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because also I would think like maybe that would have been like the back